So we talked about sad news about animals going extinct. Most of the species most people probably already knew of. For example, the baiji, the western black rhinoceros. But this is an extinct species that may not be extinct. So basically, the ivy-billed woodpecker is a woodpecker that is native to America, and it is also very similar to looking to the. It's also very similar looking to this bird. So there are people who are saying they see a ivory-billed woodpecker. Oh, it's not extinct. I saw one, but in reality, they saw this bird, which basically covers the same range, and it also looks very similar to the ivory-billed woodpecker. It looks very similar, so people can mistake this one for ivory-billed woodpecker, but they look distinct as well. And these animals are found in Louisiana, and there hasn't really been much looking for it, and people have tried to look for it, but they haven't found it. These animals are also very, very, very secretive. Okay, there are animals that because people don't see them, they can't find them. So obviously, these animals are not extinct, and people have been seeing them as well, which means the animals might be becoming more and more common, as well. So, yeah. Basically, Steve Ladders considered 80 seconds very long saying underlines reason why it's almost probably to get possible of a photograph during any of the extremely bird sightings. The use of trail cameras that proved valuable in tracking remote photographs of the parent woodpeckers state. And basically, they have found some as well. They've taken photos of them using trail cameras as well at the tree and a nearby tree and saw a bird with a white shower on the lower part of its forward folded wings. And another trail photo captures apparently a male and female pair of ivory-billed woodpeckers have been photographed as well. And they also found a foraging family group of ivory-billed woodpeckers of 3 woodpeckers moving and foraging at a tree. Overall, this points to multiple reasons that the ivory-billed woodpeckers are not extinct. They're not extinct. So basically, the government last year declared the animal as extinct, but people have said that, yep, the bird does exist as a sense of a responsibility to protect the species for the future. So basically, evidence a small number of ivory-billed woodpeckers in the remote tract of Louisiana. And because probably they're so secretive and they're so hard to find, I think that's probably to their benefit, because if we actually declare the species not extinct, we're probably trying to find them and, breed them so it can put them in, the former range, but they might be breeding slowly. They might have been pushed to the brink of extinction, or they might be pushed into small pockets and now they're breeding in small remote pockets of Louisiana, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia, and they might be being more and more common as well. There's also a similar theory that with the other species like the Rocky Mountain locust and the passenger pigeon, 2 other extinct species that, they might be still around in some remote areas waiting to be rediscovered as well. Because there's a lot of species that people thought were extinct but were rediscovered. For example, the Bermuda snail was rediscovered as well. There are lots of species that have been presumed extinct. The most famous example, I think, is the coelacanth, which is listed as critically endangered, sadly. But yeah, the coelacanth was long thought to be extinct and now has been rediscovered. We know the coelacanth is not extinct, obviously. And ivory-billed woodpeckers might be the coelacanths of America. Okay, we might think they're extinct, but they really are not. And they have been thriving for decades. So that's basically about this video. Goodbye.